Today I have a special guest joining me. It's Style at a Certain Age, and we're sharing our 10 must-have gifts under $50 from Nordstrom. Stay tuned. Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. It's Beth. Or if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Of course, you want to hit that subscription box down below so you don't miss any videos coming your way. And I have daily outfit inspiration over on the blog, styleatacertainage.com, or you can follow along on Instagram or Facebook, Style at a Certain Age. Lots of places to find me. But as I said, I have a very special guest today. My daughter-in-law Kelly is joining me, and we have created a list of gifts under $50 that you can find exclusively at Nordstrom. So, Kelly, when do you usually start your Christmas shopping?
At the very last minute, actually.
Like the
I'm
last
terrible,
week?
yeah. I'm actually really terrible, but this exercise of finding these gifts and kind of going through this has really helped me start to think about it a lot earlier. So hopefully I won't be woefully behind, but since all my family lives in California, I feel like the sending them the gifts either gives me a little bit of grace time or it makes me start a little earlier. So it'll be different for me this year. But.
Well, I do it both ways. Sometimes I am very on top of my game and I have everything like purchased like right after Thanksgiving because I never really get into the holiday spirit until about Thanksgiving. So, but Thanksgiving is so late this year, so I kind of feel like we need to get a little bit of a jump on that.
Yeah, for sure.
But one thing that I have done throughout the years is I have a stash of like hostess gifts that I just love to keep on hand so then I don't have to scramble at the last minute if I'm going off to a function or going to a cookie exchange. So I have something that I can bring along with me, and so I'm sharing a few of those.
Perfect.
But since it's a really chilly day here in Athens, I mean, winter decided to pay a visit here. So we're drinking Irish coffee. We're going to cheers.
Cheers.
So this is, Kelly and I both lived in San Francisco. We've both been to the famous Buena Vista Bar, which is in North Beach. And they're actually the ones that are responsible for bringing Irish coffee to the States. So we have the very traditional recipe. And I'll have that on the blog, so you can go over and get the recipe over there. But so we're gonna sip our Irish coffee and then share our gift items with you.
Yeah.
For my first gift under $50, I picked Nest, which is a modern fragrance that is extraordinary. So Kelly, as I mentioned, I love having just a stash of gifts on hand every year so that when I'm walking out the door at the last minute to a party or a cookie exchange that I'm not empty-handed. And a perennial favorite of mine is Nest candles, and I always get the holiday fragrance. Here, smell that.
Yeah,
Isn't
let
that
me
heavenly?
try that. Oh, that is so nice.
Good. And what I love about this, it's not an overwhelming fragrance, but it has a beautiful holiday fragrance. So it has the mandarin oranges and it has the cinnamon and the cloves. I think they put some pomegranates in it. So when you're actually entertaining or having some people over, family, it's just nice to be having this burning in one part of your room because it just gives it such just a nice aromatic fragrance that just puts you in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, I really like it. It actually reminds me of when I was young and my folks would put a pot on the wood burning stove with cloves and oranges and
apple cider.
Yes, and all these great smelling things, and it just kind of simmers away.
Yeah,
that candle smells exactly like that.
Like that. It was wassail, and we used to
wassail,
we used to do that too because then you could actually drink the wassail.
Yeah.
But the orange and the cloves just really it just really brightened any room with that earthy fragrance. So.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So Nest candle. So you can purchase Nest candles on their own, or they also come in gift sets where the diffuser comes along with it. Perfect hostess gift. Kelly, what's up on your gift list?
So the first item on my gift list is Fresh Sugar Tinted Lip Balm as a set. So Fresh makes these tinted lip balms, and I really like these kind of these multi-balm gift sets actually because they're great. You can give it to someone just like this, and it makes a great gift, and they can put one in every purse that they have. Or you can open up the package and actually, distribute them if you're going to an event or some sort of party where you've got a lot of bags that you need to fill with stuff.
Genius.
Yeah, or
Yes,
stockings.
you could split it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. So yeah, so it can be. So it can just
Yeah.
be like a little individual stocking stuffer. I like
Yeah, which is
that.
great. And I used to work in a big office, and I had a lot of gal friends that I would buy gifts for. So it was really nice to get a bunch of this type of stuff and just drop them in their gift bags or stockings or whatever. And it's really nice. And this brand, like, I love these. They're very, very lightly tinted, so they go well with a lot of stuff. Like, you don't have to worry about it clashing with your skin tone or anything like that. And they moisturize, and they're really great.
Which is what we need this time of year because
Yeah.
yes, those north winds are blowing and it's drying everything out, and it seems like our lips and hands tend to be affected the most. So
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
that.
Yeah.
And I love your idea of being able to split that up.
Yeah. So Fresh Sugar tinted lip balm sets are so great. Nordstrom has a set like this where there's many, like 6, or they have sets of 3. But what's great about this is that you can either give the whole set as the entire gift, or you can open it up and give each gal friend of yours, 1 tube. So it's really versatile, and it's really great, and it's all under $50. Beth, what do you have next?
Halogen is an exclusive brand to Nordstrom that's affordable. Okay, these little babies. So these are cashmere gloves in red because I think
Yes.
that's just so appropriate for this time
course.
of year. I love it. But they come in 9 colors. So these are halogen cashmere gloves, and these come in right at $49 because we wanted to keep our gifts under $50. So what I love about these is that it has the touch. I'll actually put one on. So it has the touch tone or touch tone. Has the touch. We did have touch tone phones way
Used to,
back in the
yeah.
day. You probably don't remember those, but we
Of
did have
course I
those.
do.
But the touch screen. So because there's nothing worse than having to take your gloves off when you're freezing and you're cold in the car. So actually,
Can I
both.
see the other?
Yeah.
Do you mind?
So try it on. So actually, so both gloves. So it doesn't make any difference if you're left or right-handed. But so you have that, and you also have it on your thumb too, which is kind of nice because sometimes we're scrolling with our thumb. So
Wow.
but they're just I don't know. There's just something about cashmere in winter that it's just the perfect
nice. Yeah.
accompaniment. So some lucky person on my list. I'm not going to say who it is, but they're going to get these beautiful gloves. Or I don't know. Sometimes when I go shopping, I don't know, Kelly, do you do this? I'm like, 1 for me, 1 for them.
Yeah.
2 for me, 1 for them.
Yeah.
So when I find something that I like.
I was going to say that's the hazard for me of shopping too early is I start to fall in love with the things that I buy, and the longer they sit around waiting to be given, the more I fall in love with them and the more I want to keep them for myself. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not do a little shopping for yourself too? So because these are definitely, I mean, especially since they're cashmere gloves and the touch screen, I think it's really a beautiful price point.
yeah, I was going to say finding anything cashmere at 50 or below, price point wise is tough. So that's a great quality gift.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you like it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh.
It may find its way under your
I wouldn't
under the tree.
Yeah, I wouldn't balk at that at all. That'd be great.
So Halogen has the cashmere gloves, which I picked for one of my gifts, but Halogen has cashmere in sweaters, scarves, beanies. There's just an assortment to choose from over on Nordstrom. So, but the cashmere gloves are perfect for a holiday gift. Kelly, what's up next?
So Madewell cotton handkerchief, perfect for tying around your neck, tying around your wrist, or tying around your handbag strap. So one of the things I really, really love about giving scarves or handkerchiefs for gifts is that I'm really into like Japanese furoshiki, which is the art of wrapping with fabric.
Oh.
So it's really fun to...
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, very
There's
nice.
so many different styles and techniques
Uh-huh.
for wrapping, but basically you wrap a gift and the kerchief becomes the handle.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so it's a really
It's very
beautiful way to
clever.
give a gift.
I like that.
And you're giving 2 gifts in one, really. You're giving a beautiful scarf or a handkerchief that someone can, wear around their neck or their wrist or tie on their handbag. And then maybe they're also getting, something else like the fresh sugar lip balms or something like that. So
That's brilliant. Really,
yeah,
really
so
good.
it's really fun, And Madewell at Nordstrom has a ton of, I mean, they have so many you can choose from, and these come in at under $15.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you can really stock up and get a bunch of them and just consider wrapping all kinds of gifts with them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's what I love about Nordstrom too, is that they have so many brands that we love, like Madewell, that you can just, you can go on site and they don't have the everything that Madewell carries, but they have a pretty extensive collection. And I just think that that's also something that's brilliant about Nordstrom is partnering with other brands and bringing them on their site. So
yeah, I agree. It's actually really nice because there's actually, if I go shopping on Madewell or J. Crew or something like that, one of my favorite brands, and they don't have a size, maybe it's sold out, I can always go to Nordstrom and typically find the size that I'm looking for. So that's helpful.
I do that too.
Yeah.
So. And I love the price point of that. That's perfect for this time of year. And I love the concept of the Japanese. What is it called again?
Furoshiki.
Furoshiki, with wrapping a gift with fabric. I think that I really like that. Something new to me. See, you can always learn something new at any age, right?
Yes. So a Madewell cotton kerchief is a great thing to give as a gift, but it's also a great thing to have on hand to wrap your gift in. So if you're receiving a gift, it's a great and really kind of special thing to receive a gift that's wrapped in fabric, and the kerchief is a perfect way to do that. Beth, what do you have next?
Riedel is a well-known glass manufacturer that has glassware for every occasion. Okay, I am super excited to share these glasses with you because this is from Riedel, and we all love Riedel because they're so well known with in the glassware industry, and they make so many varieties of glasses, the spirits and the beer glasses and yada yada yada. But these are very special to me because these are called Nick and Nora glasses.
They're so cute.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
So these are little martini glasses, and so they come in a pair. So Nick and Nora, and why I love that is because one of my very favorite film series is called The Thin Man, and so the characters were Nick and Nora Charles, and he was always drinking a martini.
Okay.
So I don't know all the background, but I'm sure that Riedel based the martini glasses on the infamous characters Nick and Nora. But I just think they're just so sweet. And one of the things that I also like to do is to buy some glasses, just a pair, and get people started on a set. Because in my opinion, dishes and glasses, I don't think you can ever have too many of them. And so I think that, a martini glass, this is just it's kind of a in between a coupe glass and a martini glass.
I was going to say, can you see that?
Uh-huh. Can I see it? They're just so sweet.
It's so small and cute. I mean, who doesn't want to drink a cocktail out of this?
I know, right?
If I was a hostess and having a group of people over and someone brought these, I mean, I would want to make a drink in them immediately because this is so adorable. And yeah, you're right. It is like a coupe / martini glass. And the size is just perfect.
I know. I just loved it.
I love it.
So anyway.
That's a great idea.
Yes. So cheers.
Yeah,
with
cheers.
Our Nick and Nora glasses. So I picked these Nick and Nora martini glasses from Riedel, but what I love about this company is they actually have a wine guide for a breakdown of all the wine glasses that you need. So I just think that's just kind of a nice how-to, which I think is important. But Kelly, I'm going to throw it back to you. What's next on your list?
Well, Beth, for my next gift, I have the Altec Lansing Bluetooth tiny little speaker. It's called the Baby Boom, which is such a cute name for such a rugged little speaker. So what I love about this is an Altec speaker, and it is everything proof, it says. So waterproof, dirt proof, snowproof, everything. This is one of those gifts that I'm going to fall in love with and not give to anyone because I'm going to keep it for myself.
You're going to go on a ski trip and you're going to tack it onto your ski jacket, right?
Yes, it actually has a carabiner clip, so I can clip it right onto my gear when I'm snowboarding. Nice. But what I actually really want it for is to listen to podcasts in the shower.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it goes in the shower with you. That's really cool. That's genius.
So I have a small speaker. Actually, my dad just got it for me for my birthday. And it's a Beats pill. It's great, but it sits outside the shower, right? Because it's not waterproof.
Right.
So I'm kind of missing something, right? So, but something like this you can take in the shower with you.
We want to be efficient with your time.
Well,
right?
yeah. I mean, we only have so many hours in the day, and we all want to listen to podcasts. So, if you can do something like that and multitask, that's great. Yeah. But I really think also that the small size of this
like
is
that.
so perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, this can slip into a stocking. It can, be wrapped with a kerchief, whatever.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that is a good stocking stuffer.
But yeah, I
so-
mean, I think it's great for something like that.
So, what's your favorite podcast right now?
Actually,
listening to?
I'm listening to Dolly Parton's America.
Oh,
Yeah, and I know that we've kind of hinted around this because actually this was in an email of Beth's 7 favorite things last week, but or 2 weeks ago. But what a great podcast! I mean,
I love her.
Who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
I know.
And it's just a really great really great podcast.
She has sage advice. She really, really does.
Yeah,
well,
she does.
Well, one of my favorite podcasts that didn't go out in the newsletter, but one of my sons introduced it to me. It's called The Rewatchables. Yeah. So you listen to a podcast that it reintroduces old movies like Pretty Woman, or I think they did The Titans. I mean, they have you name it. I mean, if it was filmed in the 70s or 80s, even 90s, they do a podcast where they bring back the movie and see if it actually would work in today's world. And I love it. So I love to listen to that, and then I go back and then rewatch that movie.
The movie.
Yeah, it's
perfect.
Actually,
I like it.
Super fun. But I love podcasts, so
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think too, like gifts like this are really great if like you're thinking of hostess gifts and going to a party. You don't want to be empty-handed, but something like this is really great for like if you are invited to a gift exchange or something like that, and you're like, you don't want to get the crazy gift, you don't want to get something that doesn't fit the mood or whatever. So a little portable speaker like that is easy, and everyone's going to find it useful. It's totally utilitarian. So.
And this is the gift that won't be returned.
Yeah.
Right?
I would hope not.
Yeah.
So this Alltech Lansing Baby Boom Bluetooth speaker is so cute. It's so small, and it's got a little carabiner thing for, strapping it onto your gear and taking it wherever you go. Using this in the shower to listen to podcasts, not a bad idea either, or the morning weather report, also good. But this little thing I think is a great gift that would make a lot of people happy. It's totally versatile and totally utilitarian. Beth, what do you got next?
So this is a dopp kit from Herschel Supply Company, and they're best known for backpacks, luggage, duffel bags, honestly anything for that traveler that's on your gift list. Well, I didn't want the men in our lives to feel left out, so I went with a wonderful company. So this is Herschel. I'm sure you've heard of them.
Oh, definitely.
So this is a company that is based out of Canada. It was founded by two brothers, and I think they're based in Vancouver.
Okay.
So what they do is they really zero in on the traveler, which I really like. So this is a dopp kit. This is actually kind of a smaller size dopp kit, and there's lots of different sizes. We were talking off camera, and Kelly had said would be great size for maybe if for your beard. If you just wanted all of your grooming items for a beard, and you want to keep that separate from your your body wash and all of your day-to-day items. So I thought that was actually kind of brilliant. But Herschel really is coming on strong. They've been in business since 2009, so just 10 years.
Yeah.
But I see them everywhere, and I have just been so impressed with the quality. And actually, one of my sons just said he actually saw this, and he's like, "Oh no, I hope that's not for me," because because I love them so much that I give Herschel every chance that I can.
They're ubiquitous.
So.
They're great. Can I see?
Want to see it?
Yeah, like so the obviously the handle for the dopp kit is great, but I think the thing about Herschel and the design of their products, which is so nice, is that it's so utilitarian, right? Mm-hmm. Like this is never going to go out of style.
I know, right? It's timeless.
Yeah,
it
and
really
it's like it's like durable canvas, like that. It can get wet, it can get muddy. Mm-hmm. Should it get muddy? I don't know, but it could.
I know. Well, if you're traveling through Europe, like, in your backpack.
Yeah. I mean, and if you're a boy, you're probably getting stuff dirty, but, this thing can handle it, and it's probably machine washable. I don't know for sure, but it's got great space in it, and I would think with all the beards out there in the world, having something big enough to actually fit all your beard care stuff in is great, and keep it separate from all your regular grooming stuff.
But I do just want to show the inside, because the outside is actually, it's as we were talking about, it's very classic, it's very timeless, but they do give kind of a little pop. So, and we'll get a close up of this, but there's stripes on the inside, which really,
Yeah.
so they just give that little, special something to
Little
kind of jazz it
contrast.
up, right?
Yeah.
For the men in our lives. What I love about Herschel Supply Company is they take an old school classic design and put a fresh modern spin on it. Kelly, what's up next?
Thanks, Beth. So next on my list is this hand knit pom-pom beanie from North Face. All right, so, having a pom-pom beanie in your roster of gifts to give is probably a must-have. I don't know. I'm sure everybody does, right? Winter months, whether we're living in cold environments or warmer environments, you've always got someone on your list who could, use a good pom-pom beanie, right?
I know, because sometimes they get misplaced.
They do. Actually, you can't have too many good hats.
Uh-huh.
But this one is North Face, and again, like we were talking about earlier, there's so many great brands at Nordstrom. Like finding North Face stuff at Nordstrom makes it so easy because I love North Face, and I don't always have the ability to like order online there or go to their store. So this is actually great, and it's a hand knit beanie. So as Beth pointed out earlier off camera, no two are going to be exactly alike, which is great.
I love that. I do because I mean, you can kind of get them looking very similar, but when they're hand knit, I mean, I love that. When a homemade gift or a handmade gift, there's just something special about that. So.
Yeah, it's really nice. And this one is actually like, so pulling off a pom-pom is, it can be tough, right? Yeah. but the subtlety of the color of this, I think, is really nice. And, the blues and the greens, and it's just kind of a really nice winter sort of palette color-wise that I think
that'd be perfect with a black ski jacket. Let's see if I can put it on and pull it off.
I think it'll go beautiful with silver hair.
I don't think I ever quite have the beanie look down pat, but I do like them because it's so important. I mean, growing up in the Midwest and and living in Minnesota for so many years, if you keep your ears warm, your whole head stays warm, and that's the most important thing. So
that's
I
so
like
true.
This.
Yeah,
I like this.
It's totally cute. Après ski. I think it's perfect. This is another. I'm gonna keep all these for myself.
That's right.
Seriously.
Right? One for me. One for them. 2 for me. Maybe 3 for me.
There we go. So a perfect gift over the holidays. A beanie, hand knit. It's great. It's got the pom-pom. It's fun. And in this color scheme, it's gonna go with everything and every complexion. So it's a perfect gift. And under $50. Beth, what do you got next?
These cheese spreaders are from Nordstrom at Home, which is a modern collection of must-haves for your home, and it's available exclusively at Nordstrom. Okay, so remembering the hostess again, because we just tend to have the parties, to buzz off to, and we just always want to remember the hostess. So I think this is a lovely hostess gift, although it could just be a regular gift, for someone in your family. But these are cheese spreaders. So a set of 4, and this is a beautiful gold matte set. So it's not too shiny, which that really appealed to me. But the gold is it is kind of shiny, but since it's matte, it's toned down. These actually have sturdy handles, but then the wide spreader, which makes it perfect for those soft cheeses. So brie, camembert, what else? Mascarpone. How do you spell that?
Yeah, mascarpone.
Mascarpone. Yes, I knew I'd say that. Pony. I don't know. My French, my Italian, I don't know. But I just thought these were just really a perfect gift for the hostess with the mostest for this Christmas season.
Definitely. So. I would love to receive a gift like that, actually, because when you're a hostess, I think, and you're putting out a nice cheese board and you've got multiple soft cheeses, I always end up, and this isn't bad, but with mismatched cheese spreaders, maybe there's a butter knife in there.
Right.
Which is totally fine.
I know, because you have so many cheeses once you get the platter
once you get
going.
It all, so to have a matching set, I think, is really nice, and it's helpful. You can, as a hostess, you can kind of just go to it and know that you're going to have a really beautiful cheese board laid out with a matching set, and I think that's really nice.
Yeah. So anyway, so there you go. Cheese
if you're thinking of an idea for me, that would be great.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. You never know.
Yeah.
So Nordstrom at Home not only carries the cheese spreaders, but they have cheese boards, they have cheese knives, and they have just a lovely selection of things that will make your entertaining life a little bit easier. Kelly?
Thanks, Beth. So my next gift, actually, my last gift, is this faux fur shearling blanket from Nordstrom Home. Okay, so one can't have too many throw blankets, right?
I agree. You need them on your bed, you need them on the couch, you need them in your car.
Yes, on a chair. In the car is great.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Really
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. So Nordstrom at Home makes these great faux fur blankets. Mm-hmm. And this one I particularly like because it's got this kind of subtle stripe going on in it. And the color is beautiful teal. It will go with anything.
That's a very unusual color. I mean,
it is, right?
Usually the faux furs, or they're brown, they're silver, or they're
more
all
natural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like that.
So this is more of a jewel tone. It's
very
less
on trend.
Less natural, yeah. But I think, if you've got brown or black furniture, white even, I think it would go nice.
Ooh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think I know in our house we keep blankets everywhere, and we're always getting them as gifts. We're always giving them as gifts. We've got tons of blankets. Yeah. And our dogs really love to be able to snuggle up on a nice cushy blanket.
Oh,
so
I bet they do
I'm
like
sure
that.
Ollie and Oscar would love something like
to
this.
have this, yeah.
But yeah.
I do. I like this. And in the past, we've given all of our guys faux fur blankets, and they love them so much they've asked for them. Like a couple of years go by, and they're like, "Hey, it's looking a little tattered, or they can't find it, or they've moved, or something like that." So we've actually done the faux fur a few times, but I really like this. It's really, really soft, and I like the color because it's a little bit unusual.
It is. It's beautiful.
It's
and
nice.
To second what Beth is saying, I'm married to her oldest, and we do have several blankets at home that Beth has given us over the years that I think you just, again, the faux fur is like, you may not think it's your style or whatever, but I think once you get one and you're kind of cuddling up with it, or, using it while you watch TV or whatever, it's just so, so nice. And at under $50 for the price point, like you can't afford not to have a bunch of them. Yeah. So
perfect for a cold winter day.
Yeah, absolutely. So the great thing about giving a gift of a blanket is that it's going to get used, and it's going to look great, especially if it's a faux fur. This jewel tone adds such great depth to your decor, and it's comfortable and cozy, and everybody in your house is going to love it. It's a great gift.
All right, gang, that's a wrap for the list. 10 must-have gifts that are under $50. And this time of year, we're just trying to help you streamline your purchases and just have a few gifts on hand. I think that's so important. But anyway, I hope you found a little bit of inspiration with what Kelly and I came up with. Of course, hit that subscription box down below so you don't miss any videos coming your way. And follow me on Instagram, Style a Certain Age, or the blog for daily outfit inspiration. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.